Expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, VA. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Here are the five for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at small forward. Now here's Mitchell. They grab their own miss. The three. 5 on the clock. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Siakam with a screen on Garland. Connects from downtown.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Garland finds Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow. One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. Well, boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
Van Vliet misses. The Cavaliers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game, back in 1946, was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, VA, that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada, but basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
Now here's Van Vliet. Siakam for three. Anunoby for three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Garland for three. Outside for Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Trent. The three from Mitchell. The shot comes out, and it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too.
Allen with a screen on Trent. Here's Mitchell driving in. Toronto grabs the miss.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. 16 feet out. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is beat a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Now here's Allen. Mitchell with room to shoot. Back to Allen. Outside for Mitchell. Garland against Van Vliet. Outside Mitchell. They need this. Got a piece of it.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Siakam for three. Anunoby on the wing. Trent outside. Van Vliet up top. Shoots. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense. He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Garland for three. Again, Garland missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
They get it again. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Now here's Mitchell to the wing on the left. Stolen by Anunoby. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Jumps up, and Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Trent. Pirtle's gotten his second bucket of the game.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten. The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
And here's Siakam for three. He buries it from three. Siakam's got 5 points.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. A big difference in shooting. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
They started this one on a mission to own their offensive rebounds, outworking the defense to win back the ball and get second chance shots.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Okoro at the three with Mobley at the four. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. Allen with a screen on Van Vliet. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Jakob Pirtle.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear even inside. Draws the foul there.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get it.
And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting just 21% from the floor. Got it. Mobley's got his second bucket on the night.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Here's Trent. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Here's Van Vliet. Deflected. Here's Mitchell. He's got 9. Mobley, right side. Okoro on the wing. Pass to Garland. For 3. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell on the take. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Counted. Good. Siakam's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Pass to Allen. Out to Garland. Takes a 3. Pirtle grabs a miss.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense. Oh, not got the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Raptors have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Now here's Van Vliet. 10 feet away, and Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists tonight for Cleveland. They've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
And the first one at the line is good.
And guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile big man who has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
Scotty Barnes checked in for Van Vliet. Pass to Trent. The shot no good, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Outside Garland. Here's Mitchell going inside. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's just tremendous length, exceptional hands, Jared Allen. Nice and easy.
Down low, Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Pass to Okoro. Outside Garland. The leaner. Mobley down low, guarded by Trent. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Okoro, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The Raptors have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Out to the right wing. Here's Siakam. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And so it's Toronto earning this break in the action, up 10. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Otto Porter is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Gary Trent. Then there's Barnes. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Gary Trent Jr., to me, guys, the very definition of a true shooter. He believes it's a natural talent, but he also works to develop himself into a reliable and efficient shooter.
Allen with a screen on Trent. The 3 from Mitchell on target from range. Mitchell's got 16 points now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now Garland. Mobley, a screen on Barnes. Garland for three. Pass to Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell goes back up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
That's an instance where you see the pressure Mitchell puts on a defense. He's aggressive and he's explosive. You've got to deal with both.
And the Raptors with some changes. Achua's checked in for Poeltl, and it's Barton in for Trent. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Barton left side. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Garland. The Cavs trailing. Outside Mitchell. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
At the line for Toronto.
That's good from Porter.
I think the thing I like best about Otto Porter, his versatility and long arms, because it allows him to impact the game in so many ways.
Porter hits them both. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Barnes against Garland. Mobley, a screen on Barnes. Garland up and in on the layup. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Pass to Achua. Oh, trying his luck from deep. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Achua's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Mitchell against Barton. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, this guy can thrive in transition. Otto Porter with good burst and a live body.
Mobley, a screen on Barnes. Garland against Barnes. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here we go. Here's Siakam. That one goes. Count it. And now a 10-point Raptor lead.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam. So he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
Garland for three. Achua with the rebound. Toronto's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Back to Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Barnes. Clock at 2. Garland for 3. And he recovers it. Tipped away. Porter with the steal. Here's Barnes. Offensive rebound. Back to Porter. Siakam outside. From deep, Barton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Clock is at 3. Knocks it loose. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Doris, we hear a lot about how much space Isaac Okoro can cover at the defensive end.
It's important, B.A. Here we have an agile, athletic defender who's got length to bother those elite shooters, the quickness to cut off penetration. He can jump passing lanes. Being this kind of defensive player is critical in the league.
Clock at 4. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
Barnes passes to Siakam. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Well, with that 6'9" length, right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws. Nicely done.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Toronto. Well, the Cavaliers' shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, Donovan Mitchell excelling at taking what he sees in pick and roll.
Pass to Barton. Now Siakam fires for three. Porter, the pass to Siakam. Second chance shot. The drive by Porter. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got his third assist of the night. Garland against Van Vliet to the paint. And it's Allen who slams it home.
There's nothing like a big man with agility. Jared Allen operating well in the pick and roll right now.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Barton.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Outside Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. He got it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Toronto Raptors up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Back to Mobley. Achua with a steal. Pass to Porter. Here's Barton. Checked by Mitchell. Barton's shot off the mark. And here comes Cleveland. 8-point game. And here's Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Barton. Mitchell into the lane. Siakam with the defensive effort. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Barton finds Van Vliet. Fires from deep. Van Vliet on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Siakam. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Now Pascal Siakam looking aggressive and determined, which forces the defender to commit the foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Achua with a screen. The open shot by Van Vliet. Cash money on the open jump shot. And the Raptors lead by 9. Garland against Van Vliet. Launches a 3. Shoots a fadeaway. And it's Mitchell. Oh my goodness! Tucked it back and fired it home.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop in the harm.
Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Barton. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. That shot off the mark. And it's Cleveland the other way. Inside with the 7-footer. Allen finds Garland. Mobley, left side. Outside Mitchell. Drops in the 3. Mitchell's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
Man, good whistle there.
second team foul. At the line for
That's good from Siakam.
Pascal Siakam. 2 shots.
Siakam hits them both.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation. If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Trent. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. To the paint. Achua with a steal. Trent with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Pass to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. And the Raptors get it back. And another shot. And an Obi for 3. And again, no good by Toronto. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And here's Allen. Here's Okoro. And an Obi covering.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
Right, it doesn't happen often. It's kind of a silly mistake. We'll see if they can make up for it on the defensive end.
And the Raptors with some changes. Pirtle comes in for Achua. And it's Barnes in for Trent. Siakam with a screen on Garland. Siakam outside. It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Siakam. It's tipped. Van Vliet against Mobley. The putback is no good. The Raptors with a lead. Pass to Pirtle. And an Obi for 3. Drills it from deep.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
Garland against Van Vliet. Out to Garland from the arc. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself. He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards. And he might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Barnes goes in. Pass to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. From deep. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Van Vliet with it. So the Raptors win it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
All right, let's go. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant.
I smack clowns with mad style.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Adebayo, Hero out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Butler, and it's Love in at the four-man position.
There's no stopping Fertile when he has the ball in that spot, just abusing the defense down in the paint.
The kick outside to Butler. From outside, off the mark. Here's the Raptors with the ball. And here is Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pins the shot with nobody near him.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
And he gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Van Vliet. He feeds it to Pirtle. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. And slam dunk by Butler.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
Not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
Here's Oladipo. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one goes on Anunoby. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
Now here's Van Vliet. Out to the right wing. Here's Pirtle. Goes back up. At the elbow, it's Siakam. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist by Siakam. Pirtle's got 6.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
Now here's Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Anunoby. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. It's tipped. Hero passes to Oladipo. Hero kicks to Butler. Back to Hero. A fadeaway. Miami no good on that time either. Toronto leading by 3. On deep, Trent. On the wing, Anunoby. Off target from three-point range. And Miami shouldn't have started out this game about 43%.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Van Vliet passes to Trent. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. Drills the three-pointer. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
1:39 left to play in the first. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Okay, David, thanks.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working. And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Hero passes to Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. Back to Love. And again, it's the Heat missing. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They're leading by 8. Trent passes to Van Fleet. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
The Raptors making a switch here. Martin is checked in.
And you got to give appreciation to how Hurdle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. And the Raptors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Here's Barnes. And it's in there.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And Siakam throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Oladipo dishes to Butler. They need this, and so it's the Toronto Raptors finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
On the court for the Heat, Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Love in at the foursome. Siakam passes to Barton. Oladipo with the ball. Out guarded by Barton. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Barton inside the line. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Barton's got his first 2 points of the night. And you hear the Legends Brink talk shop. So often it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
Siakam against Love. The pass to Purdy. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler. Not going to go that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Yeah, pretty good show of strength there by Jimmy Butler, able to convert even after the hit.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the Raptors with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
It's Butler that time on the assist by Adebayo. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Knocks it loose. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
His 4th personal foul. Second team foul.
Anunoby against Butler. Love with the screen on Barnes. Hero kicks to Butler.
And look at Siakam outworking the offensive player, giving his all there to take away that shot. Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Siakam passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Back to Love. Hero finds Love to the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Butler against Barton. Here's Hero. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Barnes. A minute 20 left in the second quarter. Love inside. Barton defending. Basket good. Love's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about Kevin Love showing off that the big guy has some handles?
Siakam. Good D by Love.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Siakam. Second chance shot. And the Raptors call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under.
Some changes here for the Raptors. Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for OG Anunoby. And Trent subbed in for Will Barton. And again, Toronto no luck. The Heat trail by 11. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Porter.
And potentially the switch is flipped here for Jimmy Butler to take over and dominate in this one.
Boucher.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Porter against Butler. The kick out to Oladipo. Passes it to Adebayo. Driving inside. Count the basket. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Their lead at 11 points to end the... Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
37, the Heat, 26.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with a step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
They've got Gary Trent. There's Boucher out there with Porter. Then it's Barnes, and it's Pirtle in its center. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Toronto working the ball around now. And the dunk by Boucher.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Love against Boucher. Oladipo, the pass to Love. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Love's got 7 points in the game.
Check out Love striking from the corner, diversifying his selections to stay ahead of the D.
And Oladipo kicks to Hero. And the wing jumper offline.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Porter finds Boucher. Again, Toronto.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Got that one up quick. Love's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Porter dishes to Bertle. Toronto calls timeout. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Boucher. It's stolen by Adebayo. Love right side. Butler passes to Love. Back to Butler. The kick out to Oladipo. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
Some confidence from Victor Oladipo, and why not? He's got the green light in this offense.
Porter passes to Bertle. Second shot opportunity, and it's Miami with the rebound. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Now, Jimmy's an interesting personality on the team, so between what the staff demands of him and what he demands of the teammates, that can be a delicate balance.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Barnes. Back to Hero. Knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Oladipo.
Such a good score on the inside, finding just a bit of space, and then Oladipo confident to knock that one in.
Trent passes to Boucher. Back to Trent. Porter against Butler. And the pass to Boucher. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Here's VanVleet. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
Inside. That's good from Porter on the assist by Trent. Trent's got 3 assists now in this one. Hero passes to Butler. Boucher against Love. Love with the screen on VanVleet. Love inside, working on Boucher. That's tipped. And here's Trent outside. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Boucher sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. .43 seconds left in the third. Raptors leading by 3. Van Vliet passes to Trent. Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Love. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Love's got 12 in the game.
That's a nice touch from Kevin Love. When he's deep inside like that, he's adept at guiding those shots home with a soft touch.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Heat trail by 3. Now Butler. He's got 16. Love finds Butler. Butler on the wing.
You look how Jimmy Butler stays committed on that play, ready to overcome the defender and still take the shot.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. That free throw good from Butler. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
It's stolen by Adebayo. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. But you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Heat, we've got Butler. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Outside, Hero. There's the triple. Martin with the rebound. Toronto leading by 4. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. It's Martin on the wing. Anunoby with it. Pass to Achua. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Butler. Here's Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 6 assists now in the game.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler. That time you leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
The shot's good from Achua.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Butler feeling out of it. Butler sets a screen for Love. A steal. Siakam outside. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Now it's a 6-point Raptor lead.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
Martin passes to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Wants to get it to Barton and does. And Barton throws it down.
Whoa, you got to watch out when Barton leaves the floor, throwing the hammer down there.
Hero kicks to Love. Rebound by the Raptors. 17 points was their biggest margin. And Barton throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in. But you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Achua finds Van Vliet, and the shot goes in. And that's now 7 points for Fred Van Vliet.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. strength. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Now, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And it's Love with the ball for Miami. They trail by 14. Here's Adebayo. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Butler's got 21 in the game.
And that's experience. Butler just understands where to be.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Outside, Hero. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Hero, no good. And here's Toronto. They're on a 15-5 run here. Three-pointer, Martin. Here's Siakam. And that one hits back iron.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from him.
And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Van Vliet against Hero. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Achua kicks to Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Passes to Achua. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And so here is Miami. 9-point game. To the paint and stolen by Siakam. Martin with it. Picked up by Hero. There's the three. Martin, no luck.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one? Kevin Love is clutch, and boy, did the team need that.
Here's Achua. Now off the inbound. The dunk by Achua.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that. Oladipo misses. For three, Siakam. That shot off. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. Even.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And let's check. Miami's starting lineup. Kevin Love out there with Butler. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Hero in at the point guard position. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs. And Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the 3rd player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Here's Garland. There's the drive. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Jimmy Butler. Butler on the wing. Outside Love. Pass to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Butler can't get it to go. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but their fantastic pass.
Love finds Butler. Mobley with the block. That free throw is good for Mitchell. Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yeah, SBA, the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
What a physical play from Butler, going for a dunk and jamming it right in on top of the defense.
Out to Garland. That shot, no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Butler passes to Love. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
So many players who are stretch fours are now growing into stretch fives. Kevin Love, with his versatility, he can do both.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Oladipo with the ball, now guarded by Mobley. They now take the lead. Love's got 5 points.
A tough cover on pick and roll. Love using his size to full advantage.
Garland for 3, and they recover it. Outside Mitchell. Mobley finds Mitchell. This one for 3, and it's Miami with a rebound. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Outside for Love. Pass to Hero. There's a screen by Love to the inside. Uses the glass on the layup. 7 points in the game.
Off the pick, Hero loves to rise and fire, but that time he becomes the playmaker.
Man, showing some terrific range. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Put this guy in the dunk contest. Jimmy Butler is ready to win it all. Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Now here's Garland. And there's the lob, and it's Allen who slams it home.
No stopping Allen there. His length makes the play almost too easy.
Pass to Adebayo. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Outside Garland. Here's Mobley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Mobley. The Heat have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Double team on Butler. Outside for Love. Hero against Garland. Love passes to Oladipo. Three-pointer. The rebound by Allen for Cleveland. They've gone 6 of 11 so far. Garland for 3. Cleveland the rebound. Back to Mobley. Pass to Garland. Here's the 3. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Butler finds Hero. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Hero's got his first bucket in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Miami?
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Here's Adebayo after the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Hero. Outside for Love. Shot clock at 5. Not going to go that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. Now Garland. It's stolen by Love. Fast break Miami. Here's Adebayo. Good. Adebayo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Butler. The Heat with the lead. Here's Oladipo, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. Oh my goodness.
Wow, what a play.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
The shot by Butler, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Back to Butler. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Butler with a steal. Adebayo with it. He's picked up by Garland. Oladipo, the pass to Love. Outside Butler. Hero finds Butler. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
This speaks to how assertive Butler is. Good at getting deep inside and finishing.
Okoro on the wing. Three-pointer, no good. The Heat have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Oladipo. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Pass to Adebayo. Hero outside. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism, Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Mitchell with the ball, now guarded by Butler. Oladipo with the rebound.
Come on, if you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Garland for 3. Pass to Okoro. Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
And it's Butler with the jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Love passes to Adebayo. To the middle. Takes a 13-footer. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavs trailing. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Oladipo. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Mobley. It's hauled in by the Heat. Oladipo outside. Here's Love. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, the maturation of Kevin Love has been fun to watch. A capable stretch four with impressive versatility.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And so it's Mike.
Fans, let's hear it for the Milwaukee.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. They've got Victor Oladipo. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Jimmy Butler, and it's Hero in at the point.
Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
Back to Allen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Kevin Love.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement, Smitty.
B.A., he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami. You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Out to Garland, pass to Mitchell. Here's Okoro. And here's Mitchell. 4 on the clock. No good on the 3. Here's the break. Here's Butler. Hero outside. Now here's Love. Butler passes to Adebayo. The crossover. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Adebayo's got 11.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Mobley, pass to Allen. Outside Mitchell. That's good from Allen on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. Now Allen, 10 points for him. Garland with the ball. Hero picks him up. Pass to Okoro. And here's Mitchell from outside the arc. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
When Donovan Mitchell gets fired up, you better watch out. We know he's capable of having a big night.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
And here comes Cleveland. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Love finds Adebayo. The deep 3 from Hero. Miami, no good that time either. And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their stars' success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, B.A. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Butler. Down low. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's on Tyler Hero. Miami trailing. Out to Oladipo. Love for three. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Oladipo's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, it's great playing with big guys who can space the floor. Love does that and a lot more.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
We know he's an explosive guard with a scoring mentality, but he's making big plays for others.
And it's Butler with the jam. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Allen a screen. Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Outside Garland. Here's Mobley. Outside Garland. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. Garland's got 6.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Oh, here's Love with the jam.
He's been rolling all night. Kevin Love showing the skill level, knocking down shots, making plays on the offensive end.
Here's Garland. Banked it in off the glass. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Love passes to Butler. Outside for Love. 3-pointer. Can't get it to drop. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Cavaliers ahead. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Pass to Adebayo. Jacks up a 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Talk about stepping up. I mean, that is a huge three-pointer.
That's what you have to do. Clutch shots, clutch shooters, they come through in those positions.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
That's a fantastic dribble move from Butler. He's extremely confident with his dribble.
Mobley, a screen on Hero. Garland for 3. Love grabs the miss. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight. Butler passes to Love. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. Knocked away. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Hero. The rebound by Garland.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Looking to end this cold spell. Rejected by Allen. Mitchell with the ball. Now Oladipo defending. Pass to Okoro. Now here's Mitchell. Over to the wing. There's the triple. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists now in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Cleveland.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And defensively, they're speeding them up, forcing mistakes, and continuing to come up with steals.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
Butler with the bucket.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Back to Garland. Outside Mitchell. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Mobley. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Miami has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. And the shot goes. Now just a 1-point Cavalier lead.
Playing with purpose. Oladipo thriving under pressure and rising once again to the occasion. He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
The 3 from Mitchell. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Cavaliers leading. Mobley, right side. Mitchell into the...
Oh, did you see that?
Donovan Mitchell's ready, and he knocked down one of the bigger shots of this game.
Pass to Oladipo. Back to Hero. Love for 3. The rebound by Allen.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Allen with a screen on Hero. Garland, the pass to Allen. Outside for Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Garland. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for Cleveland, Darius Garland. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
Launches it, sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Mobley. And it's Cleveland with another.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Pass to Allen. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
I smack clowns with mad style.
hard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Siakam is out there with Pirtle, and it's Van Vliet in at the point guard.
More than just a low post threat, Allen is also capable of connecting from the mid-range.
Pirtle with a screen on Mobley. Siakam can't hit from in close.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Fires the 3. Garland, no good. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. You don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now Van Vliet after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Back to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
And here is Mitchell. After OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. Here's Okoro. Mobley outside. Passes it to Allen. Anunoby with it. Garland picks him up. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Pirtle with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. Trent, that's a two-pointer. Offensive rebound. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Takes the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Stolen away. Pirtle kicks to Anunoby. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. Pirtle. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Wound up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Van Vliet against Allen. And a wide open look for Siakam. Buries the long-range jumper. Siakam's got 5.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Okoro. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Anunoby has the open look. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Outside Garland. The 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Trent outside. Anunoby, good. He's got 8.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. And so it's Toronto up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors. Raptors leading by 12, setting the floor for the Raptors. VanVleet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. The forwards are Anunoby and Siakam. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. Now Mitchell. Following the miss by Fred VanVleet from deep. Here's Okoro. Mitchell passes to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barton is checked in. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
VanVleet passes to Pirtle. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got 3 assists now in this one. The 3 from Garland. And Pirtle pulls it down. Toronto leading by 13. Barton surveying the floor. Here's Anunoby. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Here's Mitchell into the lane. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Allen, a screen on VanVleet. Garland, no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
VanVleet kicks to Barton. Pirtle, the pass to Barton. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Here's Garland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Allen, a screen on VanVleet. Here's Mitchell driving to the basket.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
VanVleet passes to Siakam. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. LeVert's checked in for Okoro. Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Garland, the pass to Allen. And Allen with the slam.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
Takes it inside. The dunk by Achua.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Allen's shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Now LeVert, following the miss by Fred VanVleet from deep. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Pass to LeVert. Back to Mobley. Here's Garland. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, what strength and concentration from Garland. He is so good at overcoming these little challenges within the game.
The Cavaliers shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Now here's VanVleet. 6 points for him. VanVleet on the wing. The pass to Anunoby. Here's Boucher. Achua, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 14. It's LeVert on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. LeVert, the pass to Allen. Plays it up and banks it in. Allen's got 8 points.
A very strong young man. Allen, tough to defend anywhere on the floor.
Here's Anunoby. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Allen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
Barnes kicks to Boucher. Trying to find Achua and gets it to him. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. .30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. LeVert, the pass to Mobley. Here's Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mobley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one goes on Anunoby.
Smart play there by Mobley, a coach's son. Man, this guy, he's been around the game his entire life.
And he makes both free throws. The shot from 20 feet away. And Barton gets it to go on the assist by Barnes. He's got 8. The 3 from Garland. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Toronto enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Toronto leading by 12. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small 4. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Raptors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Cleveland making a change here. Green's checked in. And so Boucher nails both of them. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a 14-point game. Mobley a screen on Anunoby. Garland next for 2. It's a very good look and converts. Garland's got 5.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Raptors leading by 12. Pass to Barnes. Garland against Anunoby. Kept alive. Out to the wing. Nobody near Barnes. And the Raptors miss again.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
The 3 from Garland. Allen kicks to Garland. Mitchell outside. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. It's not going to go for him. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Pass to Boucher. Martin from outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Garland left side. Mitchell passes to Garland. They kick it out to Green. The tray. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Mitchell dishes to Green. Launches a 3. And Allen slams it in.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
The dunk by Achua.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so it's Cleveland with it. The Raptors getting the bucket. On the wing, Mitchell. Kicks it to Mobley. Mitchell against Anunoby. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket for Mitchell.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat. And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And it's Mitchell missing.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Toronto leading by 12. Stolen by Mitchell. It's hauled in by Achua.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Now here's Barton. He's got 8 on the wing. Anunoby. Clock at 6. Barton passes to Anunoby. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Cavaliers trail by 12. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Anunoby. Garland kicks to Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Craig, an outstanding score. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't it?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Okoro's checked in for Cleveland. And then for Toronto, Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Precious Achua. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for OG Anunoby. And Trent subbed in for Will Barton.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, clearing in the shot.
And a wide open look for Porter. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
The wide open look here for Garland. That three off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Feeds to Barnes. Stolen by Garland. From deep. Toronto grabs the miss. 17 points was their biggest margin. There's Porter with the three. Trent. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Toronto in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 9. So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Siakam is out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot, manning the middle.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will. Yeah, the defender all over.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors. And Porter drops them both.
And every year, Porter seems to get better. His three-point shot continues to evolve, and he's embraced taking on more responsibility.
And Mitchell gets it to go. Raptors leading by 6. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. It's Trent on the wing. Siakam sets a screen for Trent. Siakam inside. Covered by Mitchell. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Loads it up there for Mobley. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
Trent finds Porter. Siakam outside. Back to Trent. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
The free throw drops for Trent.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Porter.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Mobley looking it over. Back to Garland. It's Mobley, top of the key. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Mitchell. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Siakam, a good look. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist in the game. Anunoby against Mitchell. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Launches it. It's hauled in by Trent. Trent's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 10. Kicks it out to Garland. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Siakam against Mobley. Trent with the wide open look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
and an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Garland finds Mobley. Cavaliers moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, Okoro with it. That one misses. So the Raptors will take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Down low. Fred passes to Anunoby. For 3, Siakam. Here's Pirtle. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Allen, a screen on Van Vliet. Mobley the pass to Allen. Stolen by Garland. To the middle. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
What coaches love about Allen is he finds points. You don't have to run a ton of stuff with him.
Van Vliet kicks to Pirtle. Van Vliet looking around. Back to Pirtle. On the wing, Anunoby. It's good from long range. And the Raptors lead by 8.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
The 3 from Garland. Here's Anunoby. From deep 3-point range. Now here's Van Vliet. From deep. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Toronto winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was.
I smack clowns with mad style.
teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So the Raptors starting five. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Jakob Poeltl out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the one spot.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Oladipo. Inside. It's stolen by Poeltl.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from downtown?
There are only a handful of players who from that range will pull the trigger. Mr. Gary Trent Jr. says, I'm one of those guys.
Now here's Adebayo. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Kicks it to Hero. The three ball. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Back to Poeltl. Poked loose. Adebayo with a steal.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where. How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Rebounded by Trent. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Anunoby. Butler with a steal. He goes up, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, that's quick hands and a quick mind by Jimmy Butler. Creates the turnover, gets right out in transition.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Over Adebayo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Tyler Hero. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Van Vliet, the pass to Poeltl. To the paint. Adebayo with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Butler with the ball. Van Vliet covering. For 3, Oladipo. Trent on the wing. 5 points in the game. Buries it from 3.
This guy is so comfortable from beyond the arc. You give Gary Trent Jr. a look from 3 and look out, folks.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Love against Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. It's stolen by Love. It's a one-on-one situation. And it's Butler with the jam.
My goodness, Jimmy Butler is so explosive. Half-court transition, it doesn't matter where it is.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. And here's Anunoby. Covered by Love. They get it back.
Raptors foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from Butler.
By their very presence, certain guys just change the feel of the team. Jimmy Butler's presence is so strong that he has an immediate impact no matter where he goes.
Barton, he's checked in for Toronto. Barnes comes in for Van Vliet. Now here's Hero. Here's Butler. That one is off. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Barton against Love. Barton, the pass to Anunoby. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Pass to Butler. that one, no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Barton, the pass to Anunoby. Butler with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Oladipo's got space. No good, a bit long that time. And Barton, here we go. And he dunks it down.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Out to Oladipo. Drives to the hoop. Hurdle with some nice D.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Siakam, that's good.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
From deep, Barton. He can't hit that time. Adebayo from long range. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Toronto closing out this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Toronto.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance. So knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Scotty Barnes is out there with Will Barton. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be a second foul of the game. Oladipo outside. Back to Butler. Into the lane. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, that's exactly what you hope to get to offensively. Jimmy Butler off the bounce, getting downhill.
Here's Anunoby. It's hauled in by the Heat. Hero right side. Achua with a steal. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Butler. Oh, from deep. And it's Achua. That time on the assist from Siakam. Achua's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, late rotation defensively. Butler going to turn the lights out with a pretty jam.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Oladipo. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Hero, the pass to Love. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Hero, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
To the inside, Siakam. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. Big men nowadays, Doris. Some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a three-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all three.
Takes it inside, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Reverses. Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Achua with a rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
From deep, Barton. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's Oladipo with the finish.
Boy, how about the creativity of Victor Oladipo, the handle, the explosion. Woo-hoo-hoo!
And then Siakam with the jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Love for 3. They get it back. Out to Oladipo. Butler against Anunoby. Now here's Hero, guarded closely. Here's Butler. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. And an Obi for 3. Here's Barton. Up top, Barnes. Here's Siakam. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Now Pascal Siakam looking aggressive and determined, which forces the defender to commit the foul.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his 3rd foul so far.
3rd team foul.
Anunoby against Butler. That one's good for 2. Butler's got 12 points.
This is a guy who is now capable of shouldering the load on the offensive end of the floor. Jimmy Butler, a late first-round pick, but boy, has he improved.
Barnes. Excellent D there from Hero. The Heat have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Out to Oladipo. Back to Butler. Pass to Hero from behind the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound. From deep, Barton. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Oladipo finds Adebayo. And here's Butler outside. Good! And the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 assists in the game.
The reliability in the catch-and-shoot game important. The floor is spaced. You got to be prepared to make shots. Jimmy Butler says, "Give me the ball."
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Oladipo. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Adebayo. Oladipo with the ball. He's covered by Siakam. Out to Oladipo. Fires the 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Oladipo becoming a major threat from distance. Nice.
4-3. Siakam, no good. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Toronto.
Miami Heat 25. The Raptors 33.
And we've got 3rd quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
We've got Kevin Love. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Butler, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First free throw is good.
Now at the line.
And so Hero nails both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Achua with a screen. Here's Trent. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, "Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too."
Kicks it to Hero. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game.
Junior. First personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Porter with the steal. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Trent from long range. On the break. Here's Oladipo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Gary Trent.
Well, Victor Oladipo is unafraid in the face of contact. That's a nice move.
And Oladipo drops them both. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Trent, the pass to Porter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Butler outside. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Boy, when Butler's feeling it from 3, he's pretty much unguardable right now. Nice delivery from range.
Boucher left side. Here's Achua. It's stolen by Love. All alone on the break. Adebayo from long range. Up again. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And here's Porter outside. And again, Toronto no good. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Butler finds Hero. Back to Butler. Kicks it to Hero. Outside Butler. 5 to shoot. Hero no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Barnes with it, guarded by Adebayo. Trent outside. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The 3 from Barnes. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
The defender doesn't overdo it and risk a foul, but he definitely impacts the release.
And the shot's good. Hero's got 7.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
And Toronto has possession, following the bucket by the Heat. Porter's shot is off. Fast break Miami. Here's Butler. Pass to Oladipo. Outside for Butler. For the lead. Another shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Barnes.
Well, this to me is the problem with defending Butler. He typically takes it so strong, it's hard not to bite on that pump fake.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Pirtle's checked in for Achua. Barton comes in for Trent. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Scotty Barnes. And finished off by Boucher.
Don't just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
Tipped. Porter with the steal. Boucher up top, covered by Love, and finished off by Boucher.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Butler with the ball. Now Porter defending. Can't hit that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Butler. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Toronto's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Now here's Oladipo. He has 7. Hero left side. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, that's about inside positioning and the attack mentality. Jimmy Butler on the throwdown.
We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
And he was fouled while it ended. A game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
the previous play is
foul
under
call
review.
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials...
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, nice job moving the ball by Chris Boucher. He has really expanded that part of his game.
Butler passes to Love. Back to Butler. It's stolen by Barnes. And now the Raptors on the break. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Van Vliet against Hero. Barton, the pass to Van Vliet. High post Boucher. 5 on the clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. There's the three. That shot off. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. So for the Raptors right now, they've got Will Barton, Chris Boucher out there with Barnes. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pass to Poeltl. Poeltl with a screen on Love. Here's Boucher. Back to Poeltl. On the wing, Barton. Poeltl in the post. Working on Adebayo. And the dunk by Poeltl.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Poeltl gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
The Raptors with a lead. Barton outside. Poeltl, the pass to Boucher. Back to Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
I'm not sure which was better, Poeltl's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Butler. Poeltl grabs a miss. Poeltl's got 4 rebounds in the game. Barton, the pass to Poeltl. Van Vliet with it. Now Oladipo defending. Back to Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Love passes to Oladipo. To the left side wing. Outside Love. Beyond the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Love's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, big-time bomb right there from Kevin Love. But we know he is more than capable of knocking those down.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Raptors with some changes. Siakam, he's checked in for Boucher. And it's Anunoby in for Scotty Barnes. The shot by Poeltl, no good. Miami trailing. Adebayo finds Butler. Back to Adebayo. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Love passes to Adebayo. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Anunoby passes to Barton. Back to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Barton. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. For Miami, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Outside for Love. Pass to Butler. Now here's Adebayo. Oh, rejected by Poeltl. And he's able to get it back. Adebayo, no good. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Anunoby with it. Back to Siakam. Adebayo with a steal. Outside for Butler. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Trent, he's checked in for Barton. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth. Outside for Butler. Love passes to Butler. Back to Love. 6 to shoot. Love, a screen on Trent. Here's Oladipo. Whoa!
And this is what leaders do. Victor Oladipo says it's my time.
Here's Van Vliet. Money.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now here's Love. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
And this is why they feed the ball to Kevin Love in these circumstances. He's so comfortable making big-time shots.
Oladipo against Trent. Pass to Pirtle. And Toronto calls time here. They're trailing by 1. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told them to be patient, work deep into the clock if you have to, but get good shots. He doesn't want them to look up at the scoreboard. He wants execution on each of its plays.
Thank you for that, Allie. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They lead by 1. There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Hey, never one to shy away from the pressure. Jimmy with a huge opportunity at the line.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical three-point push, and what poise.
Timeout called, the Raptors. They trail by 3. 9 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Your thoughts, guys?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Trent off target. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. That, all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.